Hey, this is Brian back again. I wanted to share with you guys some excerpts from the Second Civil War. I mentioned it in my last video, and I just think this thing was made back in 1997. I was able to look at the end of the movie, and that's when it was made, but the disc was, I guess, manufactured or released in 2005. But anyway, almost 20 years ago, the Second Civil War came out, and it was such a prophetic movie. It talks about the immigration, the clash of cultures. It's even got like a social justice warrior lady that's, really supporting all this stuff and pushing and just being crazy. You got the different factions and, Congress, basically a brainless president. It even talks about free trade and how they've sold out their ability to manufacture military parts. It's just I don't know, every time I watch it I see something new. It's like the guy was a genius who wrote the thing or directed it or produced it, whoever. But the only thing they didn't really get right in it was the media. If you see today, the media is just totally in the bag of, the federal government or the globalists and stuff. And in this movie, Newsnet, which is supposed to be like the CNN or whatever, the media, they're actually much more objective, showing both sides to everything, which is not the case today. There's like a total blackout of the WikiLeaks dumps that's going on against Hillary Clinton, and the stuff on Donald Trump with all the women coming out from 20, 30 years ago talking about how he groped them and stuff. That's all getting all the big mainstream media publicity, but not the really important stuff that's criminal and possibly World War III causing. It's just insane. Anyway, I just wanted to share this with you because I know a lot of people have a hard time with imagining where things can go based upon current events. And I thought this movie was so good 20 years ago and so relevant to today's current events that seeing it in a fictional form like this might actually help some of you see where things could go if we don't pay attention. And I really think if we elect Hillary Clinton, this could be a possible outcome. Not saying it will be, but it is one of many, and I think it's, so I really think Donald Trump is the way to go, even if you don't think he's going to be a good candidate or a president, or you don't like what he is, what he represents. The fact that the media and the establishment is against him will create gridlock, and it will slow things down. It will allow for things to air out, corruption to be exposed, and I think we the people will benefit from that. So anyway, without any further ado, here are a few excerpts from the Second Civil War. Enjoy.
1 billion standing room only from Maine to California. And by allowing the stampede of whatever you want to call them, immigrants, refugees, illegals, legals, migrants, aliens, you name it, we are being swamped, and we are destroying our own way of life at a time when the business community has presided over the wholesale destruction of our manufacturing capability. Shipped it overseas in the name of efficiency.
I liked it better when it was a blonde.
Shh. We are told that we have to stand by and let the rest of the world flood into America. Folks, America is
the Global Village on prime time.
No, there's nothing.
Boys, if it ain't on the screen, it ain't happening. Let's go, bring it in.
Come on.
Stand by to fix it.
Yes. And now, this group of activists who have decided on their own to bring into Idaho thousands and thousands of these unfortunate Pakistani children who've been orphaned by that terrible war, have in effect told us, the government and the people of this state, to mind our own business. Well, as it turns out, that is exactly what I intend to do. Therefore, I am taking control of all matters related to our own borders and to immigration and citizenship.
This is unconstitutional. You can't do this.
I just have. Thank you.
Hello? Hey! Hey, who are you guys? Who are you?
Who are you?
I asked first.
I ain't telling till you do.
We're a Newsnet crew.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Hey, Charlie, Sam, it's Newsnet. We're going to be on TV.
I'm Art Tooney Jr., 2 O's in Tooney. I own a drugstore in Boise.
Really? Well, I might be slow, but where I come from, guys who own drugstores don't drive around in tanks, you know what I mean?
Some of them do. On weekends, at least.
Oh, you're not the Army. You're the National Guard. Idaho National Guard. Boys, looks like Idaho's going to war.
My God.
I smell another fucking enemy here.
You know what? I've had it with you. All you do is use the wide-angle lens to look like there's less orphans than there really is.
Lady, I don't have an orphan lens, okay? I use a normal everyday lens.
Yeah. If we were the Save the Children Fund, you wouldn't use a wide-angle lens. You would use a telephoto lens.
Oh, you're a big expert, right?
Yes, I am.
What are
Thank
you
you.
talking about?
I'm talking about media, asshole. But fuck reality. This is image.
What's the media? These kids shouldn't be anywhere near the border.
Oh, yeah, well, you know what? If these kids were not near the border, you wouldn't have a story. It is my constitutional right to do as I see fit.
Yeah,
All right, you know what? You are a fascist. Do you know that? How
I'm
do
a
you
fascist.
feel about that? Yeah.
That's what you call everybody who doesn't think exactly like you.
Yeah, Blaine?
Yeah.
We are trying to establish contact with the border Mohammed Amin. Mohammed,
Alina, you've seen the shooting. It is still going on. I saw 3 baby false snipers on the roof. One was wearing the color of one of the city's black gangs that have said that they will stop the Latinos from completely taking over Los Angeles. The black gangs have said that they will not recognize Mexican authority here. Does anybody here speak English? I play English. Anybody?
That is why I'm closing the damn border.
Governor, Colonel McNally on the phone.
Governor, we can see 2 busloads of orphans being unloaded the other side of the border here. I just want to clarify our mission with respect to these children. What do we do if they march them up between us and the federal troops?
You could always tell when a crisis started really affecting us. When it gets too close to home, all the bad taste jokes cease. And when the orphans move up to the Idaho border, people start looking harder at the images of those kids, of the soldiers, and the ordinary people like themselves.
Can't make an omelet without busting some sacred eggs. We're making history here. And you ain't with us, are you?
No, I'm not.
You should be. Why not?
Maybe because I'm a reporter. I ain't with anybody. Maybe because too many sacred eggs are getting busted. See, I rode the buses back in the 60s to bring people together. Pretty unfashionable now, isn't it?
Your wife, she's Jewish, ain't she?
You know, I forgot what she is. All I remember is that we met on the back of a bus.
Take a look at this, my friend.
It's cowboy boot. What does that have to do with anything? The Gonzo has lost his mind.
Wait. Vinny, it's Jim. Move in on the shoulder patches.
Excuse me, would you mind turning around? Jim, you're on the verge of breaking the code, I can tell.
Since when have you ever seen cowboy boots on a guardsman except in that piece we had last year about that goofiness in Montana?
Montana? What does that have to do with anything?
Look at the shoulder patches. Montana National Guard.
Told you. Now look here. Hey guys, How are things in Fargo?
We're from Bismarck.
North? Jesus Christ, if the governors from the other states ascended in their National Guards.
Newsnet has just learned that America is on the brink of civil war.
It is no longer just Idaho against the federal government. Our producer Vince Franco has just sent these images of troops from Montana, North Dakota, and possibly other states that are prepared to fight.
20 hours to go, people. 11 states supporting Farley and counting.
Security around America's Muslim heritage historic sites, such as the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia, has been heightened in the wake of the destruction of the...
All right, turn that thing off. Everybody, get back in their tents.
I don't think so, Major.
I don't think I heard you right.
You heard me, Major. My sister lives in Idaho. I didn't get into this army to fight other Americans, especially for this bullshit.
At ease, Sergeant.
Fuck you.
Sir! No cameras. I said no cameras.
Put it down, asshole.
My God, they have shot the officer, killed the officer in charge. They're shooting at us. Get that camera.
Kills their own officer.
So what do you expect? You can only push people so far.
The fuck are you talking? What are you trying to justify? Murder?
You know, fuck you, man.
Push me. Fucking
You hear me? I think we should get out of here.
Not yet, not yet.
No.
You know, Alan, you have no option.
bullshit.
What are you getting unraveled for now?
We're inside, not outside.
Well, you just don't get it, do you? It's all outside now. Just get used to it.
There's desertions all over the place.
Well, tell Buford to get some movement. Anything to pull it all together. Move some armor brigades out.
We can't.
What do you mean we can't?
Most of the tanks need spare parts for the turbine compressors.
So what am I, a repair shop foreman? Get the goddamn parts, fix them.
We can't.
What are you telling me?
Hold on a minute. Mr. President, after the free trade talks you signed with Taiwan, we stopped making spare parts because they could make them cheaper. And then you got into that argument, that dialogue with them, and they stopped shipping us any military parts.
Line them up!
And we're being ordered out of the area now. The military's ordered us away. They're setting up a firing squad right over here. This has not happened before. They're going to execute 3...
Whoa! And turn that camera off!
What are you doing?
Get the hell out of here!
Well, you're not really gonna shoot these guys, are you?
What is this guy? Get this guy out of here!
Are you gonna shoot these guys? Well, now you're gonna shoot me? You're not gonna shoot me. You can't shoot me. We're on national television here, okay? Well, let these guys
Get out of here! Get out of here! Go ahead! Kill your own! Kill America! There's nothing left of it anyway! Just a bunch of politicians or executives who hire people in places we don't live. Are you gonna kill for that? Squad ready? Go ahead, you bastard! Aim! Fire!
Shut them! Oh, shit! What is this?
Please, we're on the air. In other news, related to this.
We're killing our own people.
In other news, the White House has said that they will be making a statement.
Fuck you, Matthew. There is no other news.
About this particular situation. Our Newsnet correspondents are there. We will bring you this when we hear it. We have, I believe now, four correspondents at the White House. As soon as
There is no other news.
As soon as we are able.
Shut up! Shut up, you little wanker! Shut up!
However,
Don't you get it? There is no other news.
and hopefully we will be able to.